Right ratios and proportions. Ratios.
Guys, stop talking.
I was gonna say, if we already know this stuff, I can just give a quiz and then we can move on.
I'm trying to learn.
A ratio uses division to compare two quantities you can write the ratio of two quantities A and B, where B is not equal to 0 in three ways. Can write A to B, can write A colon B, or A over B. So that's three different ways we can write it, or like basically it's always A to B, but the ratio of A to B. Always write ratios in simplest form. Proportions are equations that state that two ratios are equivalent. So something like A divided by B is equal to C divided by D, where B and D are not equal to 0.
So do you write for your and? Do you write a backwards 3 and then just a line?
Pretty much.
How they kind of use your strategy for you?
All right, so we're going to jump into examples now. It's kind of all the notes for this stuff. So the first one say to tell whether the ratio is in simplest form. If not, write it in simplest form. So number 4 is 5 colon 13. So essentially, can I like take something out of either of these numbers like that they like both have in common? No. So this one is in simplest form. How about number 6?
So that's simplest form.
28 to 32. Yes, it is. Because there's nothing I could like take out of both pieces to make it smaller. Now, what about 28 to 32? Is there anything I can take out of that to make it smaller? And if so, what is it? Okay, so take out a 4. So then that would give me 7 to 8. Is that as simple as it can be?
Yeah.
Yep. So it would have been no, and then this is how it would be rewritten. All right, solving proportions are essentially solving one-step equations, which is the next thing. It says to check the solution. I'm really not worried about you actually checking them. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. 8. 4 to 1 is equal to z to 16. So I'm trying to figure out what z is equal to. So essentially one of these ratios is just an unsimplified form of the other one. So I'm trying to solve for z. So how would I do that?
So basically,
Z by
Well,
itself.
I would just do 4Z over 16. And then divide by 4. And then I get Z equals 4.
No.
Is that the answer though?
No. Drew.
It's you multiply 4 by 16.
Multiply both sides by 16 so that cancels and I'm just left with a Z on this side. Then I've got 16 times 4, which is
I mean, everybody knows it's like 60.
Can you
64.
Oh.
exactly?
Drew. Me too, Jill.
10. 36 over 12 is equal to x over 2.
So basically, you're going to multiply both by 12.
No. You're multiplying by whatever is under the variable.
Oh, multiply both by 2.
That is
Better by the minute.
So then I'm going to reduce over here to make it easier. So 2 goes into 12 6 times. 36 divided by 6 is
Everybody knows it.
6.
oh my gosh. How'd you draw a square so perfect?
Bro, she did it. It was Apple Intelligence.
14. D over 5 is equal to 80 over 100. So I'm going to show you a little trick before I do what I normally would do first on this problem. And if you have numbers that end in zeros, where they both end in zeros, I can cross them out like that. So that D over 5 is equal to 8 over 10. Now what would I do?
Multiply both by 10.
5. Whatever is under the variable.
Oh, that's right. My fault.
So 5's over here cancel. I'm left with D is equal to, I have 8 times 5 divided by 10. 5 goes into 10 2 times. 8 divided by 2 is 4.
4. What? I got the answer right.
It's not funny, Dylan. Don't laugh.
Are we okay on these ones?
Can you give us one to do by ourselves?
16. Try this one on your own. R over 60 is equal to 40 over 50. So this one will be similar to the one we just did.
You're going to multiply by 60.
Try this one on your own.
Wait.
Nope, you don't get a calculator. You don't use calculators in Algebra 1.
Wait, do we take the 0 out of 62?
If you're not sure, I would advise not doing it.
Got the answer.
All right, what do we get?
10?
48.
40.
How'd you get 10?
48.
Yo, hold on. I might be a little bit of a genius. I know.
So we cancel the zeros, so we get 4 over 5 is equal to R over 60 multiplied by 60. 5 goes into 60 12 times. 4 times 12 is 48.
No, I didn't get anything.
So basically what she just said is you cross out the zero and
Okay.
multiply both by 60. And because 5 goes into 60 12 times, you're going to cross that out, make that a 12, and make that a 1. But you don't need the 1.
What?
So 4 times 12 is going to be 48.
No.
Stacy, did you get what I just said?
No.
Mostly.
See? I know I'm a little bit of a
No.
I just don't really try.
All right, so obviously sometimes they're going to give it to you already written as an equation. Sometimes they're going to give it to you in words and you need to set it up as an equation. If they do that, then this is how we would do it. 24. 5 is to 7 as A is to 49. So this would be 5 over 7 is equal to A over 49.
We doing this on our own too?
No.
Can I do it on my own?
I mean, you can, but I'm about to go over it. All right, so just like now, once I've set it up, it's the same as the previous problems. I'm going to multiply by 49. 7 goes into 49 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. So A is equal to 35.
That's exactly what I got.
26. Y is to 20 as 9 is to 5. How would I set this one up?
So y over 20 times 9 over 5.
Y over 20 equals 9 over 5. Now what?
Basically, you're going to multiply by 20.
So then Y equals 5 goes into 24 times. 9 times 4 is 36. All right, do this one on your own. 30. T is to 21 as 40 is to 28. All right, what is our equation that we set up? Okay, so then what is T equal to?
30.
We all agree? Awesome.
How'd you cancel it?
7 goes into 21 3 times, into 28 4 times, and then 4 goes into 40 10 times. So then 10 times 3 is 30.
That's exactly what I got.
All right, some that are a little harder. These ones are already set up for you. 34. 36 over 54 is equal to 2x over 6. So there's two different ways we could go about doing this. One is probably easier than the other. 2 goes into 6 how many times? So then I get rid of the stuff on top and I just have x over 3, which would be more like what I've been working with. So now what would I do?
So you multiply by 3?
Multiply by 3. So then does 3 go into 54 an even amount of times?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 18. Just off the top of the head.
Yep. 36 divided by 18 then is? So 2 equals x.
Equals x. I might actually pass this class.
What do you do with the 36? What happens if you don't?
If everybody else-
36 divided by 18.
I was doing really good on the R over 60.
That's what I did because I did it.
Would that be your favorite students though if I puked in your class?
No.
We're not your favorite students.
I've never had a child do that in my class, and I hope that I never do. That's why I teach high school. Y'all should be able to make it to the bathroom, or at least to a trash can in the hallway.
Yo, I'm gonna need you to back up there. I ain't trying to get thrown up all over. 'Cause I don't got the proper clothes for that.
36.
I'm looking pretty sharp today.
10h divided by 108 is equal to 5 over 9. Now, on this one, I personally probably would not reduce this one first. I mean, you can, but it's
Yeah.
really not going to make it any easier if I do. The last one, it made it easier. But I'm going to multiply this one by 108. So I have 10h is equal to 9 goes into 108 how many times?
No.
12.
The bathroom's that way.
Taylor.
5 times 12 is 60. Now I can divide by 10. So h is equal to 6.
Yep. Exactly what I
Bro, sit like up there where nobody's at. I ain't trying to get puked on.
got. Bro, I'm actually.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with
Yeah, like that's all I have to do to get Drew away from me? That's all I have to do?
Yeah, but have you ever heard like the story about the boy who cried wolf?
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
At some point,
Is it a good story?
stop believing you.
Sit in the library.
It's like a children's story.
No, that's a good because then like if he keeps on believing that I'm saying I don't and then one day I actually do.
Taylor,
he's
you
so
realize you're
afraid.
talking out loud, right?
Either way, it's a lose for him.
All right, on this one, a lot of people are tempted to cancel the 6 and the 60. I am not allowed to do that. Does anybody know why?
Why?
You can't divide
Please
n by.
let me know.
Because you can't.
Well, because these things are being added. So with this being here, that tells me I can't reduce this way. So I'm going to have to just multiply by 60. Now, I have a 0 on the end and a 0 on the end, so I can cancel them. 6 and 9 can both, or like a 3 can come out of both of them. So that would be left with 2. That would be left with 3. What else can I do? 15 and 3. 3 goes into 15 5 times. So on top, I'm left with 5 times 2 on the right side. Bottom, everything went away. So I have 6 plus n is equal to 5 times 2 is 10. Now what?
Add.
You add 10 to the
Subtract 6, because I need n by itself.
Yeah, you subtract.
So 4 is equal to n.
Exactly what I got, bro.
All right. Questions, comments, or concerns?
I'm not sorry about him.
You go to
Alright.
the bathroom or something?
7 through 17 odd. 25, 29, 37, and 39.
Work.
That is your work for the rest of class.